Hello everyone, this is the second video update that I'm doing for staff, just to keep you all informed about what we're doing in this very difficult time, both as your employer, but also on behalf of the members that all of us serve. And I want to really start with that. We've had, sadly, confirmation in the last few days that the amount of deaths of PCS members has begun to rise. We are getting an enormous amount of contact from members and reps who require our support in the most difficult time that anyone can remember. So I want to thank you, first of all, for the real hard work that you've put in, the dedication you've shown to the union and to the members, and say that in recognition of that, not only do we want to pass on our thanks as a management team, but we have decided that we will implement the HMRC maximum allowance and immediately pay everybody the £18 a month that is allowed extra each month to help compensate you for any additional costs that you're incurring working from home with the broadband or telephones. Details of that and many other things are in the email that accompanies this video. But what I really wanted to focus on is the temporary changes we're having to make in order to ensure we can be there for members whilst we continue to work in a safe environment. Last week I told you that the senior management team and the management and I would meet the GMB would all take place. That's all happened. As a result of that, all of you now should have had a team meeting and or a one-to-one to discuss how these temporary changes affect you. So let me thank you in advance for having to work in different circumstances, but it is something I hope we can all accept is necessary at this time of a crisis. So basically, many of you working for the union will find as a temporary measure we're now going to organise people in three distinct areas: a bargaining area, an area of campaigning and organising, and a new central coronavirus unit designed to help us improve the services that we offer to members and reps. The bargaining area of work will be led by Paul O'Connor. Lynn Henderson will be leading the campaign and organising part of the operation, and the central coronavirus team will be headed up by Nick McCarthy. I intend now to not only hold weekly meetings with the GMB and with your managers to see how all of this is working, but I also want to urge you to do everything you can to make this a success. Our members depend on it. So I know many people will have questions about some of the detail as to how this is going to work. So I want to tell you that during this week, Lynn, Paul and Nick will be having individual meetings and training sessions with appropriate staff in order to answer any queries that we have. We're confident that on bargaining, organising and campaigning, we can hit the ground running very quickly. And on the central coronavirus unit, that will massively improve the service we can give to members and reps. We will identify the staff who will need to work in it, but we will start that a bit more slowly, starting with some staff and letting it grow in size as the capacity increases. So these are changes, but they are temporary, and I will keep them all under review. So I'll finish really where I started. Thanks for everything you've done so far. Thank you in advance for the hard work I know you're going to put in. And I am sure that as staff in this union, we and our reps and our members can ensure we can get through this dreadfully difficult period and ensure that the people need the help and support that we're there to give. Thanks again, and I'll do another staff message in the weeks ahead.